It is done.
Much thanks, friend.
Welcome to my home away from home.
does it well. I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon.
Ran hard and fast from my old crew. They wanted to set up shop in Dungeon Island, and I want out. I can't live in the swamp. I can't stay, and I can't leave without money. I found these warrens by accident. What a treasure. I can sell everything I find and leave. But there's someone else, more than one person, here, hunting for something. And I think if they find me, it won't go well. It is done.
Not the kind you eat, Mariana. That's all you need to know.
Go. Get back to your post.
That's it for that piece.
I don't think so. I'm the only one who escaped. But I don't feel very lucky. I was crewing a merchant vessel, the one you see run aground behind me, hauling private cargo for a wealthy customer. A storm rose up and blew us off course. We drifted for days. Then, people started to die. At night we heard screaming and horrible noises, and in the morning, another dead sailor, bloodless and white, looking like they had stared into the hells. I can't bear to think of it. Please, if anything remains alive in there, you have to kill it.
Wretched knights found our hidden chapel and drove us from the glacier. We were outnumbered and had no choice but to flee. We subsisted for a time on wild creatures, but such sickly rations could not hold us long. We embarked for Skovos at the cover of night. The sea grows violent, and the voyage longer than expected. I feel weak for want of blood. Soon we must feed again.
deathly pale, slashed my partner's throat, mauled our horse, and then drank their blood. They delighted in it. Horrible. I tried to crawl away, but one saw me. It lunged at me faster than a demon. I would have died, but the drowned came and they swarmed over the bloodsucker like crabs on a corpse. I'm lucky to be alive. The second creature managed to escape. I saw it run that way. Please, you must kill it before it hurts anyone else.
We embarked for Skovos under the cover of night. The sea grows violent, and the voyage longer than expected. I feel weak for want of blood. Soon we must feed again.
Defend! Keep formation!
You? Oh, did Master send you? Oh, he must have heard me complaining. He hears everything. I'm sorry, Master. I didn't mean to be ungrateful. It is an honor to be your lowly servant. Oh, kind, benevolent Master. He must have sent you to help me with my task of gathering victuals. Of course. I will lead, and you shall be my bondsman. Come, bondsman, we will gather sweet things to feed the master, and then he will grant you an audience. I haven't seen a new face in the old city for years. Then the master comes, and now you! A beautiful city once. Did you know that? This will make a fine feast for a master. Come along, bondsman. I sense the master stirring. Master sees all and knows all. He has seen you through my eyes, and I can feel his hunger. Mustn't keep him waiting. Master,
deceived by our own hope, that we might find solace in a sunless land, where we might feed without being hunted. There are no vital souls to harvest in this barren place, and without living blood, my mind falters.
Corpses block the waterways. Clearing this should help open the way. Avoid the flag on the earth.
Careful! Don't yank it!
Do you want this coral off or not?
He flew across the great twin seas.
Drowned in pursuit, he hollers. They've learned to sail.
What do you want to know, huh? If I skinned the flesh of my crewmates and sold their meat for God's cursed coin? I got rum to drink and aches to soothe. When one of the other runs out, I suppose we'll have to find an answer to that question. Till then, a big fat cheers to you, mate. Us and maybe a dozen other wrecks off these shores. Summoned by that foul seductress, same as we. All of them poor wretches died, though. We own.
Much were you...
Fancy a tattoo? Bring the fury of the gale home with you. Right on your arm. Or maybe you'd like something gentler. Something to soothe the heart on a long voyage.
Care for a game of chance, huh?
Back to it, then. It started with whale song. The crew said it sang to them. Never mind that these waters are too shallow for whales. They say the coin washing up on these shores is a gift from the singer. Never mind that we're surrounded by shipwrecks. They call it the Fathomless One. They say it asks terrible things of them. Flesh. Never mind, we were friends once. I pretend along with them now. I already gave up an ear. How much more will they demand? It started with whales.
53, 54, 55...
Hey, you skipped one.
Like hell I did. You've gone and ruined my count.
Count them slow this time. 100 pieces you owe me, and I won't be robbed of a single one.
Marcelo Corinata e Ishi Upichya. Scoviada, autopista.
Hey, you're a mainlander. How'd you end up in this hellhole?
This land we stand on. The stories say Lilith and Inarius fought here. I think it's just how... Come on. The city was built around an old Colosseum, just southeast of here. That's where we should look first. The Ascari have tried to settle here for years. This is the place. wish I could tell you. Most folk who come here don't return. Best be on your guard.
The island has changed, but not this place.
Lilith?
I hoped never to come here again.
Well, if she's talking, I'll take it as a I've got the door.
It was in the evening. The sky rained blood. Every angel, every demon, all were dead by my hand. All except Anarius. It was in the evening. The sky rained.
Come on, you half-become thing.
You need me?
No, I've got it. There we are.
many are in there, always falling into the dark. At first, I feared I might one day hit the bottom. But as the years passed, as the decades passed, I prayed for the ground to reach me.
I had a hunch. No one knew how Inarius banished Lilith, and no one knew how the curse began. Thought the blade might be our missing link.
Inarius was reckless. The blade was broken, a jagged edge where it should have been honed.
To use it like this would always leave a scar.
Maybe Rathma gave it to him.
No. Inarius stole it. What had once been a part of me, he used against me, because he could do nothing by his own power.
You know, every time Lilith's talking to you, you get this foggy look in your eyes. It's damned unsettling. It's like staring history in the face, isn't it? No sign of the blade, though. Come on, let's keep looking.
I have what you seek.
He's here.
Come, take it.
This is his game, then. Distract us with the blade, while he gets ever closer to the pools.
He has not realized what it is truly capable of.
There you are.
Kill the hand and take the blade.
It may be my daughter's, but in the end, it's only a bone. It won't make a difference.
How little he knows.
Quickly, the blade. The final piece. Meirel gave her life for this thing. Gave her life for something bigger than herself and all the rest of us. A true Haradrim. I miss her. Elves. Sorry. Finally caught up to me.
It's all right.
He's feeling better, at least. Come on. Let's get back to it.
Friends you'll not find.
how badly she wanted to believe Akarat.
Does she know where we are?
No, but scouts will find this camp soon enough. Adriana is on the move. She's not taking the confrontation lightly. You, Lorath, even Tyrael.
We're the enemy now.
Well, we've been worse before. Just means we keep moving.
You have the final piece of the blade, then?
That we do.
Reforging the blade will not be easy. It is the shattered bone of a demon. No simple smithy will suffice. But I have an idea. Not far from here is a Horadric vault. The first we ever built. And inside...
Oh, you clever man. There's a cube just waiting for us in there.
Indeed. The vault is where we will forge the blade anew. Make your preparations. The old Horadrim certainly won't make things easy for us.
They never have.
Are you ready to leave?
I'd ask you.
The Horadric Cube, an alchemical device created by Zoltan Kuhl. It is a thing of imbuing, combining, remaking. There are precious few of them left. Most were lost. The last few decades, they have been dark years for the Horadrim. I feared this question would come. The heavens have seen humanity in many ways. Sometimes a nuisance, sometimes a threat. But whenever they've involved themselves in mortal affairs, it has always ended in calamity. Now most of them are hoping you die out on your own. No time to waste, then.
For the first time, it felt like we had a chance. A real chance. Could still be dead come dawn, but wouldn't have been the worst trade.
Turn around, Mainlander. Mountains away.
Nearly got it. Zirace, Tids, just leave the damn thing!
Only what you need.
impressive. Unfortunately.
What's left, you ask?
You people are going up the mountain? Now?
Uh-huh.
It was the first vault the Horadrim ever built. Now it's one of the last.
We'll find what we need there, no doubt.
Yes, we both have.
When?
When we were young and vibrant. Met Adriana on that trip.
Perhaps. But we must reforge the blade, and the vault is our best chance. In all the history of the Horadrim, every attempt to deal with Mephisto has ended in disaster. If we can banish him to the void, it is worth any risk.
So, we'd best move now, before things get any worse. Let's go.
Some fall into the grave, and some jump.
Stay close. Beware.
Watch your flanks. Move as one. Only a single path up this mountain, and it's not likely to be easy.
Stay on guard. There shall be more.
Watch it! Rock's barely holding.
Behind me, now! Still do that.
But you weren't certain. But halfway up that all this ended in a great ball of flame. Damn you, Tyrion. Trouble! Tara hasn't seen anything like this in an age.
Lilith, is this your father's doing? Lilith?
Is she jabbering in your ear again?
No.
We should keep moving.
We'll just have to find another route. There. That's on.
Let us be quick. The longer we remain here, the greater the risk. This way. Druid, guide my hand.
Bloody boots are melting.
Shall I carry you?
Hells. Would you? This looks right. Who chose to build the vault here? Jared? Ibn? Cool. Of course it was. I smell fresh air. We're getting close.
To me.
Keep at its flank. Choose your strikes.
Hold, my friends.
The forces of creation in all their glory.
We should leave.
As soon as we are able.
Good. The vault isn't far from here. We press on. Hold fast. more arrived. Inside, quickly!
I'm coming home.
We shall be safe here.
The door's sealed shut. Looks like your work.
I had to make certain no one would disturb this place. Lorath helped me break the seal.
Tyrael?
Something's wrong.
I can damn well see that. Keep them off us. What was that about?
I don't know. The way is open. Come.
The Guardian. I forgot that monstrosity was here.
It will not harm us. The cube is just ahead. On your guard!
What was that about?
One of the Haradrim must have left a trap to ward off demons. Or the demon-blooded.
Seems like something you'd remember, Tyrael.
Yes, it does. The door has been sealed. Runic locks. 4 of them.
One for each Haradrim. Jared Kane, Ibn Fard.
Zoltan Kuhl and Talrasha. They would have left the keys here in case they were ever needed. Come, we start our search in the scriptorium.
Did they not tell you about any of this?
I was distant in those days. When you are ready, I will open the way. You've seen the power of this land for yourself. Where better to make weapons against the burning hells? They were the greatest thinkers of their time, but also unruly, unpredictable. I tried to temper them, to point them towards a greater good. But all of that is in the histories. I doubt I could tell you much more.
Never known Tyrael to pass off a good yarn.
Jared Kane's refuge.
What's that stone there? Be welcome to this place of words, Haradrim. Oh. The path is open. See your hand when you cannot hold the quill.
Just Arcade.
Looks like a wall of some sort. What's written on the stone?
Jared was the one who devised the Haradric language. He hoped it would be a beacon for all those who followed him, and a way to safekeep our secrets.
Blank.
Waiting to be inscribed.
recluse, wasn't it?
They all were, in their own ways. The only thing that brought them together was need. Terrible need.
What becomes of us? Damn a plague. Cyril, you know it?
This is the wisdom of the Tarn. For all things end in winter. The answer is frost. Kidu.
He was Deckard's great-grandfather removed, or what have you. Deckard took after him, but Jared was a bit of a shady character, to be honest. There's this story about Jared. Apparently a plague rolled through his village when he was a kid. And where everyone else died, he and his family survived. Can't prove it, but I think he might have made a bargain with something bigger than himself. Got in over his head, got the Viserais' attention, and got recruited then and there.
A novel theory.
Avars. It said hello. From whence comes the water? That's an old Zani riddle. Supposed to make their children think about the world. I think the answer is fire. To me. But hold on. These are the elements of the Viserai, Jared's clan. Tanu, Orthu, Kidu. Fire, lightning, frost. There we are.
Take the sigil. That will be our key.
Hold fast.
We should return to the main chamber. Jared and I were never close. He did not trust me. He is the reason Haradrim remembers itself. The symposium, where Ibn Fad taught the younger Haradrim. That smell.
Pipeweed. Fad had a habit, strange-looking thing.
Fad's sigil must be in here.
That statue in the center of the room. I want to give it another look. Is this...
an illusion? These are the fractured peaks.
Oh, hells. That damn statue. I knew it was something it reminded me of.
They are coming! I need time. You have it. Our lives are yours.
Russia.
This may have been too great a risk.
A necessary risk. The vault shall be safe now. Those who hunt us will be forever lost in the forest.
Fad must have trained Haradrim in this place. Cyril, you alright?
Yes. I had not expected to see them again. Let's press on.
At times I wonder if I am the only mage here with a shred of caution. Tyrael presents us with 3 stones. Fragments of the World Stone itself. And who do we hand them to? Zoltan Kuhl. He is the most gifted transmutationist among us, true, but the man reeks of ambition. And he looks at those stones like a wolf in a henhouse. I hope.
Bouquet.
The stone is prepared.
And he knows it. Radron, the Lord of Hatred, can see us only how he uses us. As his toys, his prey. Today, we become more than that. We become a threat.
They are here.
Be strong, my friends.
Quite the challenge.
They retreat to his side.
They know where the true fight will be. I pray for the people of this city.
That day was the first. The first time we imprisoned a prime evil. But it was not without cost. By the battle's end, the city of Abu-Kher had ceased to be.
Tal, I hate to complain, but our last delivery of pipe leaf was abysmal. One breath, and such a painful fog descended that I became lost in my own chambers. For our next order, might we stipulate that the leaf be Chaldean in origin? Dalstrak is no substitute. Your name is stricken. No longer will you call yourself Rodrin. To seek what the immortals have is to betray all we are. Bury him.
Lost one of their own, not to death, but to a disagreement so deep it could only be resolved by expulsion. It changed them. The path is open. Come.
Perception is a knife with a bladed handle. To see, hear, smell, taste, touch, and sense all that surrounds us is both an incredible power and a path to the asylum. The Amoic mages understood this dichotomy, enough to teach us to wield perception, but precious little for putting it down. How I wish that I could.
Take the sigil.
Tyrael, why those moments? Why would Father preserve them?
I do not know.
guess that?
Because these are moments every Haradrim will know at some point in their lives, losing everything, even in victory. Let us return. Ibn knew what people were capable of, but he fought for them all the same. Of course.
What did you lose?
For a time, I lost my way.
That's why you left us. Went west.
So many people died in those years. The quiet, the hunger, the death. It became all there was. Eventually, it was too much to bear. But I found my way back, as we do. The workshop of Zoltan Kulle. Step carefully. I do not know what we will find in here. Beware. Let nothing touch you.
He's the reason Evolt's trying to kill us. Not a doubt in my mind.
Took them to my chambers, hoping for even the smallest sign. But I was met with dark nothingness. I went to bed, frustrated, and a thought crossed my mind. They are nothing to my eyes, as I am bound by the rules of this world. These stones require one to see beyond what is there, to achieve true understanding. Tyrael has entrusted me with the Soul Stones. When I asked him why, he told me, the stones will show you. I took them to my chambers, hoping for even the smallest sign. But I was met with dark nothingness. I went to bed, frustrated, and a thought crossed my mind. They are nothing to my eyes, as I am bound by the rules of this world. These stones require one to see beyond what is there, to achieve true presence. Unfortunately. I remember how the days begin, but not how they end. I jolt awake, burned by candle wax on my hands, feeling like I've been teleported to an unfamiliar place. I've even begun to cover the cracks in my door with blankets, to conceal the flickering candlelight from the other Haradrim, namely Tal Rasha.
I know he worries I'm working myself too hard. But once I can finally show him my work, he'll understand why.
Focused.
Cyril.
Steady.
Move! We can outlast it. Just hold on. Let's get out of here.
There's the sigil. I remember this room. This is where Kuhl performed the first experiments with the soul stones. He spent a month in here. Every day I came to watch his progress. And then lightning struck. The stone bled light. The vault shook. And when it was over, I could see his teeth shining in the dark. Kuhl was the one who saw humanity's future, and the one who knew the cost of failure, stagnation. One more. The beating heart. Get back!
Shite! Kill them before they scatter! What were you going to say? Beating heart of the Raja. What was he doing down here?
Tal Rasha was learning to embalm living flesh. Flesh touched by the burning hells.
Ugh, poor son.
Sleeping last time I was here. One must have woken, then it woke all the rest.
One-stop destruction incarnate. How can Vale ever be contained if all he touches will crumble? Perhaps Vale's myopia is his weakness. give him a target, a nemesis to focus his energies from wanton chaos to a single infuriating point. It will not divert him long, but thousands might be spared. Ready to pull me onward through
this place. He asked me to meet him here. His eyes bored into me. He took my gauntlet in his hand. His fingers.
It still hasn't said anything.
No.
Maybe we'd better stop too.
No! No. That's exactly what Mephisto wants. We keep moving.
Talrasha's sigil is under all that filth. We'll have to cut our way through. Take it! Good. Let us leave. Now. Talrasha gave all of himself for the Haradrim, and I cherished him.
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer?
Use it well.
That's all of them.
Laura, the Guardian!
Oh, good. Get in formation. Bring it down.
Damn it all! It's warding itself!
The sigils will break the wall.
Bring it in close. destroy it!
Oh, blasted thing!
The way is open. The cube is within reach.
There.
Untouched all these years. Have the pieces of the blade ready. Once we've prepared the cube, we'll need them. This was Tal Rush's hand.
Oh, yes. He couldn't stop shaking. He was so eager. Humble, too. Hopeful. But that was a long time ago.
Ah, you forgot.
Ah, yes. You remind me of him, you know?
Is my handwriting that bad?
Only sometimes. But it's more than that. Do you remember when we first met?
It's cruel to test an old man's memory.
You asked this old man how it felt to become mortal. No one else had.
I was presumptuous.
You were compassionate. You showed me how to be human. That's how I knew the Order was in good hands when I left. And it still is. Look. We've shaped the blade that will banish a prime evil. What's wrong?
Oh no. You, to my side. We must speak. You said you could handle this, and I have. Have you? Because I am not here by choice. What happened? My father was far stronger than I believed. He is devouring you. And soon, there will be nothing left. I am dying. We have time yet. We must drive him out before he spreads further. Open the way. If we're cautious, we may avoid my father's gaze. Hells, run! Burn him away. Nothing can remain.
Lilith.
Do not speak my name, mongrel.
Cease this. I want to tell you something. All your life, you've surprised me, daughter. You might be the closest thing I have to an equal. But I've never once been surprised by your children. from a being she can't understand. What is the first thing she thinks to do? She hunts you, and she kills you.
Here, quickly!
Lilith, your war is over. You waste so much time making up for their failings, and it will never be enough. Because they cannot be more than what they are, my daughter.
Silence!
Now, open it!
Enough! She can't hear you. You would never outrun fate, you know. You're just another lamb. But do not fear. Your death will be swift.
Survive. Run, child. I care not if you tire. You will run.
The storm is still coming.
My father is bound to you through me. If you are to live, you must sever the bond.
my children a world and the strength to make it their own. And all I have to show for it is you. Yours.
Wake up.
Easy there.
What happened?
You fell unconscious and would not wake. Lorath went to find you aid. But you no longer need it, do you?
Hells. Lilith is gone.
I see. Join me. There are things to do before we depart. Intruders from the volcano. We must deal with them before we seal the vault. Channel the magic and restore the seal. I have forgotten what it was like to be an angel. Lorath does not know this.
More loyal friends will not fight.
I try to recall, but it's like light dancing on the edge of a sword. Such a startling absence. But in that absence, I must look at what is left. So, what is left? Perhaps both of us are. Your shadow is yours and yours alone. When we have the time, we should speak of this more. But for now, the blade is reforged. Let us find Lorath and end this.
Thank you, Tyrael.
Lorath was headed for Celestia. If you follow his path, we may meet him on the road.
hammer sings on your return.
This mountain is not our possession. It is home to stone, metal, jewel, and spirit, each as old as creation. We are guests. Conduct yourself as such.
was headed for Celestia. If you follow his path, This is Lorath's.
He wouldn't leave it behind. Damn it!
I shall find another way. Go! Lorath can't be far.
Lorath?
The man never knew when to stop.
Damn fool. Like the rest of you.
Step away from him.
Failure to the end.
The Horadrim have become that which they swore to fight. It is my duty to end it. Grant me your blessing!
Stand firm!
Tyrion!
Defend yourself. I shall hold back the tide.
All who stand against Akarat will meet Lorath's fate! Why did you kill him? Because he was a threat to Akarat. Our only salvation.
He only wanted to help you.
He was a broken man who could not tell his demons from his friends.
Damn it all! He had finally found peace!
He chose this path! Queen of the Amazons, keeper of the Isles, and I cast you back to the sea. Akarat.
I should see to Lorath.
My hammer sings on your return.
Hochkil Mirko Lamlu. Lay down your arms, old friend. Your duty is done.
Duty? He gave everything he had for it. And this is his reward? Betrayed and murdered. Damned to eternity on the Tree of Whispers. And all the while, Mephisto laughs as we fall.
Lorath was the last of my order. Perhaps the one I knew best. He would tell us to leave him here. To ride out with your mother's weapon and drive it into Mephisto's heart. To save as many souls as we can.
Deserve nothing, while the living are in danger.
So he said. But we will bury him at least. We have what we came for. The blade. The cube. Now, we must gather our allies before the end. I will ride to Celestia. Meet me there.
meet your younger siblings.
Perhaps a prize inside.
My mentor, Curator Ludea. She is not herself. Please, she's in the infernal ring.
What is this place?
A house for our most ancient treasures. Those of the angels and the demons. We balance their energies with two powerful relics. We call them the anchors. But one of them has become unstable. Curator Ludea has refused to leave its side.
The balance is alive.
She stole the infernal anchor.
What? We have to find him! But where could... The angelic anchor! If she takes it too, the balance is lost. This way!
See some steel you need? Use it well.
Don't worry, I'll protect it.
Thank you, Wanderer.
Heaven has abandoned you. Hell will prevail.
One anchor. Now to find the other. Restore the balance.
Through this eye, we may meet again. And each time we will say farewell. You're too late. And again, you never have a chance. Eternity is a desert, dear Filios. Love is a drop of water. That which cannot last is precious above all.
Damn you! Is it over? Is she... I will return the infernal anchor to its proper place. Restore balance to the archive. But what if Ludea saw the truth? That hell will win?
I doubt it.
Of course. So do I.
What's keeping the queen?
I know you, Amazon. You were with us in Athalua.
Aye, sir. Under Captain Tara's command. Being honest, it's good to see them. Back in Athalua with the garrison, our queen sent orders to march them here for the eclipse.
Akarat's orders, you mean? What was Captain Thara's answer?
She didn't give one, but she sent me ahead to observe. The Queen's forces stand ready for battle. Against what enemy? No one knows, but they've arrested the Oracle.
Where?
In the observatory at Spear Point. The disgrace of it.
The worst is yet to come. Scout, I must speak with Captain Thara. Take me to her. As for you, See to the Oracle and avoid violence. These Amazons are not the enemy, and we'll need every soul we can muster to move against Mephisto.
What the hell are they doing back here?
What are we still doing here? We need to join Akarat.
I know I am fearful. I open.
Come along now, Seer. We don't want to hurt you.
Please, you must help the Oracle. Put a stop to this insanity. Halt! In the name of the Queen!
Please, Matron, let them speak. Time is short.
I don't care what you wish, demon. Akarat is the demon. He promises you salvation, yet Skovos burns. He preaches against hate, yet sows division. We are not divided. We stand with Queen Adriana. She named you our enemy. Where is she?
Adriana is dead.
What? You lie!
It was her fear that decided her fate. She used to cradle my head when I was a child, when the visions roared between my ears. Through the din, I'd hear her voice, so strong and yet so afraid for me. She was afraid for us all, for Skovos. Akarat took her fear and pressed it into his palm until it turned to hatred.
Silence!
She chose him and he drove her to madness, just as he drives you now. You can still choose, sister. Let go of your hatred before he takes you too.
What? Is that? The eclipse. It's happening!
Too late. Our choices were made in the full light of day. Now our fate will be decided in darkness. Balanced on the tip of a blade. Lost. Only death will stop. Bar the doors! Quickly!
No! Why?
Those doors won't hold. They'll get inside.
Get down!
Through the breach! Kill everyone inside!
No end to them.
No! I see them coming! Hacking! Screaming!
A gift from Lorath.
A Scary Fire! Thara! Is the Oracle alive? She is. Lost in some vision, but her seers are with her. Safe for now. Let's keep them that way.
Everything went dark on our way here. But by their torches, I'd say half the Amazon Legion. All shouting Akarat's name.
Hoth, where is Tyrael?
His fight is in Athenos. Right now, ours is here. Sister against sister. Follow me. We must push back the grounded. Target their weapons. To the death! Doors are splintered, but they should hold. The towers are finished. Alright, we've taken their weapons. Now, we must deal with their captains.
Pippin! You betray our queen, Lara, for this demon?
Keep formation!
Your head, traitor! By his will! By his mercy!
With Ascara, sisters. May she forgive us. The observatory is ours. Let's see to the oracle.
Keep my forge hot. Return soon.
Much thanks, friend. Follow the stars, friend.
Boiling seas, pools of black. The pools break the surface. Atanos trembles. Old bones cracking, crushing, spilling hatred. His flock rush to embrace him. Blood in the waters. Black. Black. Black.
Akarat's miracle. Can you stop him? Do you have Lilith's blade?
I can. And I do. Thanks to Lorath.
Tyrael told me. We'll mourn the dead later. Go now and avenge them. I'll be right behind you.
Where am I? I can't move my legs.
It's all right, Thira. We're at the observatory. Let's get you back inside.